Fan Fridays, Fan Fridays. Well, if you guys want more Fan Fridays, I'm gonna give you some more Fan Fridays, and this battle looks pretty solid. Then we have 3 prankster Pokemon, Whimsicott, Mega Bayonet, hopefully Mega Bayonet, and Klefki supporting maybe Snorlax, or maybe supporting a Snorlax. So this looks like an epic team of just fun. Opponent opens Mawile and Swampert. Ooh, that's going to be kind of ferocious, but we have Klefki and Bayonet starting off right there. So this is going to be good, the way I see it. Oh, that's going to be some Intimidate though. Mawile's Intimidate comes in, and yeah, Mega Bayonet is going to hit the field. It doesn't get Prankster on that first turn, so I'm wondering if he's still going to go for like the Will-O-Wisp or just Protect. Also, I wonder what Mawile is going to do. Like Mawile, if it doesn't have Swords Dance, it might be in trouble because then it's just going to get burned and it can't do anything about it. Also, with this double Prankster, Mawile is not a good choice to be playing with. So Mawile does have that Protect. Klefki gets the Reflect to stop out the Mega Swampert. Mega Swampert can hurt Klefki quite a bit. So, it doesn't affect Klefki because of the Air Balloon. I thought that's what it had. And Swampert just whiffed right there and he's got nothing. Maybe it was also a choice item, Swampert. Not sure. So now Talonflame comes in. Mawile shows its Mega Forms, but is it going to be enough? You know, Mega Bayonet does have a decent amount of bulk. It's going to have that priority for the Will-O-Wisp, and I don't think that, you know, Mawile is going to be able to capitalize on it. It can't throw out the... It can really only throw out a Play Rough, but now it's severely weakened. So, yeah, Light Screen is free for Klefki. Even though there's no special attackers, might as well set it up. So, Sucker Punch isn't going to work as well, because it's all Prankster and it's all status. Talonflame sets up the Tailwind, and I think the opponent's making some mistakes here for sure, but it's also just like a good lesson that he's stuck. He's playing what works against regular teams, and this is why I think this is a good lesson for anyone that like to battle unconventionally. That if you look at it like this, oh, it's going to throw down that Fire Fang into Klefki and do a good amount of damage. But if you look at it, like if you play unconventional strategies, people don't know how to respond. That took this guy a couple turns to understand, like, oh, it's just going to be full status and I can't really handle anything about this. That he tried to go for the Talonflame rush down with the Tailwind, which isn't going to matter against Prankster. And now Taunt onto Talonflame is going to be really interesting. Play Rough onto Bayonet, not doing a lot because of that burn, and Klefki's going to foul play, get some extra damage onto that Talonflame. Talonflame got taunted, which is actually kind of hilarious because now Talonflame can't roost it up. And that's a tank Talonflame, Rocky Helmet. Interesting. So, Talonflame, he doesn't have anything to do. Goes back into Swampert. Air Balloon is popped for Klefki, so Klefki might be... its time might be numbered right now. Bayonet throwing out the Sucker Punch. Mawile using Fire Fang right there. And Klefki does go down. That was a 2-hit KO right there. And I think Reflect might be up soon as well. So yeah, there's the Reflect going away, and in comes Whimsicott, just to create a lot more frustration that it can give Swampert a hard time for sure, and Mawile. So Swampert does switch out, going back into the Talonflame, I'd guess. That's going to handle Whimsicott very well. So Whimsicott getting that Cotton Guard, however, free Cotton Guard switch in on the Whimsicott. And, who's faster? Like, if that's a tank Talonflame, it might not have speed investment. Oh, misplay though. Will-O-Wisp onto the Talonflame, not a good idea. And Bayonet faints from that. So the setup was looking good, but doesn't look like it came through in the end. And now we have Tailwind petering out, Light Screen wearing off, and Snorlax hitting the field. Snorlax goes for the Snatch. Very... What? So, wait. This was... Snorlax just snatched Cotton Guard. Alright. I'll dig it. Like, this is actually an idea I was coming up with. Like, what happens if you give Smeargle Snatch, and then you, in doubles, have a Pokemon that's just going to be getting stats? So, oh, the critical hit. Whimsicott would have survived because it used the Cotton Guard. It had +3 on the defense, so the crit did extra damage and broke through that Cotton Guard. But that's why I was saying, like, what happens if you have Snatch on Snorlax and you end up taking something that you're going to use for yourself? Give like some kind of Pokemon like a Snorlax, I guess, or any Snatch Pokemon a form of heal, a form of boosting their defenses, and it just kind of shows that's what Snorlax is capable of. He's already at the +3 on the defenses, which is kind of ridiculous, and Bisharp is going to come in to try to wear the Snorlax down as well. So, Play Rough not doing anything. Power Up Punch coming from the Snorlax. So Snorlax, not the Belly Drum set, but the Power Up Punch set, which is still very strong. It was one of the offsets I had, ideas that I had for Snorlax. That Power Punch, you swing into your opponent hard with that, it's going to work out really well. So now he's at +1, +3 on the defenses. Bisharp gets withdrawn. He saw the Power Punch. He's like, nah, man, I'm not going to handle this one. I'm out. And now we have Swampert coming back in. And I wonder, like, if Snorlax really has anything else. Like, with the Snatch Power Punch, coverage move Rest, I guess? So yeah, that Power Punch was definitely heading for Bisharp. Swampert not taking a lot of damage. But Snatch does kind of take away from the idea of having the stockpile or any kind of defenses. But it does work. Like, if you get the +3 defense from stockpile in one turn, that's fine. Just have to kind of risk that Whimsicott. But Whimsicott did go down to the crit, so it is good. It's looking good. Talonflame is very low on health. He's just going to be able to roost, though. That would have been a hilarious time to Snatch right there. Like, if you just get in your opponent's head on that level and you just throw out the Snatch because you feel the roost coming. But Power Up Punch is still going to be very free. Strong amount of damage on Talonflame. That Rocky Helmet's going to hurt a bit, though. And Avalanche coming in onto Snorlax. Swampert, though, not having a lot of damage, not known for being a huge physical Pokemon. And Snorlax gaining a good chunk of health back from those leftovers. Talonflame uses Roost. Ah, I would have loved to see the Snatch. That would have just been amazing. So it looks like Snorlax just going to keep hitting around. We're going to see what's going to get stats. Swampert taking a bit more damage. That Power Punch is getting really strong right now. Swampert throwing out the Avalanche, not going to happen to do too much. And Talonflame didn't attack, so Snorlax is only losing like 10 health per turn at this rate. Yeah, he was at 166. So after that, like, not taking much damage. Flare Blitz is going to come in from the Talonflame. Snorlax takes, what was that, 24 damage? So Talonflame doesn't even take a lot of recoil from that. Power Punch hits Swampert one more time. And I think that might be a KO next. That's a lot of attack boosts. Alright. So we see, yeah, it has to be a tanky Talonflame because it's almost doing as much as Swampert on the Avalanche. So Flare Blitz comes in. It just, the opponent has nothing to do. It's all physical. And Snorlax just rested up. So it's going to be it's going to be a slow couple of turns. It's not Chesto Resto. We've already seen the leftovers, but leftover Snorlax does work in these kind of situations. That if you blow your Chesto Berry and you don't have that sustain to get to that point, could fall behind. So yeah, the Snatch priority Snorlax with that, I can see that being strong. And boom, just like that, back to full health with the rest. Swampert gets withdrawn. I guess he's like, hey, Snorlax is asleep now, time to bring in Bisharp. Even though, like, what's Bisharp going to do? It's a huge physical threat indeed. Talon is going to, I guess, improve its speed quite a bit. But I don't think it has tons of damage for this Snorlax at +3 right now. Talonflame with the Flare Blitz. Man, just the wall that is Snorlax refusing to accept damage as an option. Oh, Bisharp coming in with a Swords Dance. That makes a lot more sense now. Bisharp's going to try to catch up to the Snorlax. Snorlax is asleep. He's waking up next turn. So the opponent has to act now. If he goes for that Swords Dance, I think he might not have understood the timing on that one. So Talonflame's going to go for Brave Bird. Just hitting damage wherever it can. Ooh, decent amount of damage. Bisharp went for the Swords Dance. Not good. Unless it is a Focus Sash and it wants to get that free Swords Dance. But that, I'm not sure. So Power Punch going to go into Bisharp. One hit KO. Yeah, the opponent did not read the timing on that one at all. And this is pretty much over. Like, Talonflame, he's probably going to get one hit KO by that next Power Punch. Oh wait, no, there's Swampert on the okay, so Talonflame's going to go down really fast. Swampert, he's also a very fast Pokemon to knock out. So now we're going to see the other thing. Did we see all of Snorlax's moves? Like, what is the other not Power-Up Punch move? Oh, oh no, the extra misplay. Oh, and Snorlax has a Heavy Slam. That's crazy. I was like, why did Talonflame go down? Used Roost on the same turn as Earthquake. Oh, damn. Oh, man, this is... Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I know you guys might not be happy if I post this one. I haven't posted it yet because I don't know if I'm going to post it, which is why I'm recording this video anyway. I record all of the Fan Fridays. I get a stockpile of like 10 Fan Fridays, and then I choose the best ones to like upload for that day. And this is a tough call. It's a good strategy. There were misplays on both sides. The opponent made some very questionable decisions. Master Fail made a couple of weird decisions as well, I think. And overall, like, oh, the skill level here, it's like, I think it could be enjoyable, because, like, the Snorlax strategy was really cool. The Snorlax strategy was worth showing. And if it's anything, it's worth also showing, like, the misplays you shouldn't make. The Roost, that's not a good idea to go on. If you can't adapt to your opponent, I think that's a good lesson. I might upload this one. Don't know yet. Don't hate it if I do.